Hello and welcome to our incredible channel. In this video, we will explore some of the most intriguing and fascinating secrets of the universe, from the origins of the Big Bang to the search for extraterrestrial life. Join us as we delve into the depths of space and uncover some of the greatest mysteries of all time. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Mercury has a tail. Many people know that comets have tails. But have you ever heard of a tailed planet? A trail of sodium atoms is pulled behind Mercury, which is blown off its surface by solar wind. From the side, it looks like a tail typical of a comet. It's not easy to see. You need to take a long exposure photo with a telescope and a special filter. It's also important to choose the right time. The tail is brightest within 16 days of the planet's perihelion. If you decide to try your luck and can find the necessary equipment, the Sky Tonight app will help you choose the right day. First, find Mercury using the search, the magnifying glass icon at the bottom of the screen. Then, by tapping on the corresponding result, go to the Events tab. There you will find a list of all upcoming events related to Mercury, including perihelion. A man is buried on the moon. Eugene Shoemaker, one of the discoverers of the famous Shoemaker-Levy 9 comet, was at the forefront of astrogeology and was supposed to become the first geologist to step on the moon. Unfortunately, his health prevented him from going to the moon during his lifetime. Instead, he trained Neil Armstrong and other astronauts for the Apollo missions. In 1997, in search of unknown impact craters, he went to Australia, where he died in a car accident. In recognition of his contributions to science, NASA delivered his ashes to the moon aboard the Lunar Prospector spacecraft. To this day, Eugene Shoemaker remains the only person buried on the moon. Lunar burial is not the only thing that makes our natural satellite remarkable. There is a planet that is believed to be made of diamonds. Exoplanet 55 Cancri e, located 40 light-years away from us, may be covered in diamonds. It sounds beautiful, but you probably wouldn't want to visit it unless you like sunbathing at 2,400 degrees Celsius and breathing hydrocyanic acid. As scientists have suggested, 55 Cancri e formed from a star with a high carbon-to-oxygen ratio, and therefore is rich in carbon. Diamond is a solid form of carbon. The research group believes that diamonds may make up at least one-third of the planet's mass, about 3 times the mass of Earth. Further research is needed to confirm the theory. If it is confirmed, it would mean that 55 Cancri e contains diamonds worth about $26.90 million. There is a hexagonal storm on Saturn. A multi-layered hexagonal storm of unusual shape rages at the North Pole of Saturn. It was first detected in 1981 by NASA's Voyager spacecraft. Later, in 2006, the Cassini spacecraft provided more detailed images and data. It was found that the storm has a height of about 300 kilometers, a width of 29,000 kilometers, and may consist of atmospheric gases moving at speeds of about 320 kilometers per hour. The sides of the hexagon are about 14,500 kilometers long, which is 2,000 kilometers longer than the diameter of the Earth. It also changes color depending on the season on Saturn. It turns golden in the summer and blue in the winter. There is a giant water cloud in space. We know that water exists not only on Earth. For example, there is a suspected ocean on Europa, one of Jupiter's 4 moons, that may contain twice as much water as all the bodies of water on our planet. However, the most water is contained in the cloud surrounding a quasar, a luminous supermassive black hole 12 billion light-years away from us. This cloud of water vapor covers an area of several light-years and contains 140 trillion times more water than all the Earth's oceans combined. Lego figurines were sent into orbit around Jupiter. To get children interested in science and space exploration, Lego made 3 figurines. They were placed on the Juno spacecraft, created by NASA to explore Jupiter. The LEGO crew included the god Jupiter himself and his wife Juno, in honor of whom the mission was named. They were joined by Galileo Galilei, who discovered the planet's 4 largest moons. The figurines have no moving parts, they were cast from a special aluminum alloy capable of withstanding the harsh conditions of interplanetary flight. Neptune has only completed one orbit around the Sun since its discovery. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun in the solar system and was discovered in 1846. It was the first planet to be found using mathematics. Astronomers noticed that Uranus deviated from its predicted orbit, which allowed them to hypothesize the existence of another planet and subsequently find it. Remember this fact, as it will be useful to pass our Firsts in Space quiz. Neptune is so far away that it can only be seen with optical instruments. As it is the farthest planet from the Sun, it also has the longest orbital period. A year on Neptune lasts 164.8 Earth years. That is why since its discovery, it has only completed one orbit around the Sun, which was in 2011. Once lost in space and found. An engagement ring. On the second day of the Apollo 16 lunar mission, the pilot of the command module, Ken Mattingly, discovered that he had lost his engagement ring. The crew searched for it throughout the ship, and on the 9th day, they finally noticed it floating out of the hatch when Mattingly was in open space. Another astronaut, Charles Duke Jr., spotted the ring and tried to grab it, but failed. Luckily, it bounced off Mattingly's helmet, and Duke caught it. Just imagine, a small ring almost lost in the depths of the vast cosmos. However, people have left many things in space, even a toothbrush is flying somewhere out there. Spacecraft have reached all the planets in the solar system. Humanity has been exploring space for over 60 years, which is not that long, in the grand scheme of the universe. During this time, spacecraft have reached all the planets in the solar system, including the dwarf ones. Spacecraft have landed on Mars and Venus, as well as orbited Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, and Ceres. NASA's Voyager 2 flew past Uranus and Neptune, and the New Horizons probe approached Pluto. In addition to important scientific data, thanks to spacecraft, we have obtained many photographs of other planets and their moons. Can you guess which planet's landscape is in front of you on the screen? Take our quiz to test your knowledge and intuition. On Earth, there are more trees than stars in the Milky Way. You may have heard that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth, which seems plausible given the vastness of space. It is therefore difficult to believe that the cosmos could be surpassed by Earth in any way. However, strangely enough, this is the case at least if we consider not the entire universe, but only our galaxy, the Milky Way. The advantage is obvious. Rough estimates suggest that there are between 100 and 400 billion stars in the Milky Way, while there are over 3 trillion trees on our planet. In conclusion, now you know a little more about the universe. Keep exploring space, watch videos about the 15 most incredible facts about the Moon and the most amazing things in the solar system. Additionally, you can learn your cosmic address and see what the entire history of the universe would look like compressed into one Earth year. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel and put likes. Support us in creating incredible top videos.